Zenescope fans, it's time for Wacky Wednesday again. Happy Halloween. This week we are covering the new Myths and Legends, issue number 22, Baba Yaga cover. Raven Gregory's Wonderland number 4. Some awesome cover art on that one. And Pat Shan's Robin Hood number 2. So for Halloween they put out some really great stuff. Wonderland number 4 cover art seems to be a little bit of tribute to Nightmare on Elm Street, which is really awesome. Callie and Violet have been battling the Mad Hatter in the Earth Realm, which has been kind of freaky. The hat gets a hold of Violet for a minute. Callie gets it away from her, so she's going to destroy it. And Callie ends up going into, they call it the Dream Realm, or the Nightmare Realm, to battle the Mad Hatter on his own level by putting on the hat. And a lot of freaky stuff ensues. He ends up being completely disenchanted by one of Callie's own personal nightmares, where she sees her mom again, but her mom's not really her mom, it's the Jabberwocky. And that's really difficult to see the Mad Hatter be unhatted, so to speak, and really vulnerable again. We haven't seen that since the very beginning of his origin story. So, you know, all he really wants is a second chance and to go back home and to get to live his life again. And he's never going to get that opportunity. And so that was really awesome on Raven's part to write that in, to give him some sympathy from the readers after all this time. You know, he's been battling Callie forever, but really gave the readers a reason to sympathize with him. But supposedly he's gone for good now. The Queen of Spades shows up, gets the hat. We can only guess at how that's going to pan out and what's going to be done with the hat. She tells Callie there can only be one Mad Hatter, and informs her that the original Mad Hatter that her brother had taken on was actually their uncle, who had mistreated and abused the son, abused her brother. So a lot of backstory comes into play there. They definitely give you some tags to the originals where that backstory started. Really great job. Excited to see what the next issue is going to hold, how the hat's going to be affected, how Callie and Violet are going to get through this. Violet's boyfriend meets a gruesome end. Great episode, great issue from Raven. So then we have Pat Shan's Robin Hood number 2, greatly anticipated. Robyn is, she's just been brought over to this realm that's not like Earth at all. She's been brought over to help the peasants there and to fight against King John. The classic story, but they do add some stuff to it. It's really great. They include her battle to protect people who are weak and give back and to take from those who have more than they should. So that's a really great storyline. Apparently the next issue is going to include the Merry Men finally. It tells the story of why she's such a good archer. She's given a gift by the Lady in the Lake, and when you find out who the Lady in the Lake is, that's pretty cool too. I'd really like a backstory on her to find out, you know, why she is the way she is, why she's such a protective person, what's happened in her past to make her this way. And she makes a comment that she wants to talk to someone, and it makes it sound like a child. So I'm wondering how that's going to play out. They give you some more backstory on Robyn. Abused as a child, she takes care of her mom on her own because her mom is sick. Steals from the rich to take care of her mom to give her medicine. So it's definitely a great backstory given to us, as well as the first time that she really does take from the rich and give to the poor. There's a couple epic battle scenes between her and King John's knights. She doesn't really care who King John is or why he's king. she just wants to make sure that everybody's taken care of, and she says, well, maybe while I'm here it's time for a revolution. So I'm excited to see what happens with the Merry Men in the next issue. So that was Robin Hood issue number 2 by Pat Shand. Alright, the last one is Myths and Legends number 22, which is by Troy Brownfield and Raven Gregory. Apparently they co-wrote this issue. Alright, Baba Yaga and, of course, Samantha, the Guardian of the Nexus, and the Dark One are all out in search of these pieces that, when connected, will break Helios out from the sun. Well, Baba Yaga happens to get all of the pieces together that she needs. She's ready to start the summoning. She wants to summon Helios from the sun to get back at the Dark One. Get a lot of backstory on the Dark One, who he originally was. He's actually a human to begin with, so that was great to be included with this, to get his backstory and to find out who he is. You get his first battle with Shang and why that's so epic, and you get Baba Yaga. So apparently the next issue she wants to break Helios out from the sun and get her revenge on the Dark One finally. There's an epic scene. I'm hunting for it right now. Between them, the Dark One is definitely talking to, talking with Cindy and the characters that have been included, the Hansel and Gretel modernization. So that was definitely great. But the next, this is what she's hoping for. That would be Helios attacking the Dark Lord. So, looking forward to the next issue, finding out if Baba Yaga's dreams come true. Can Samantha come through and save the Earth from this devastation that could occur? Is the Dark One going to get involved and muck up things? It's definitely going to be great to see the summoning and to see how it all works out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll see you next week. Next Wednesday, I promise to have the video for the special releases of the Giant Edition and the Halloween Edition out very soon. Sorry for the delay on that. Once again, happy Halloween. See you next week.